Um, Usually personal identity feels like this quiet, private truth you just hold inside.
Right, yeah.
But during Pride Month, that invisible reality kind of explodes into the physical world.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the Crafting Made Simple podcast.
Glad to be here.
Before we really jump into today's deep dive into the source material, just a quick reminder for you listening. Be sure to sign up for our newsletter by clicking the link in the description.
Yes, definitely do that.
Okay, so let's unpack this. Today, we were looking at a stack of DIY projects from Nye Ardua's blog.
Paper flow designs, right?
Exactly. We're specifically exploring how the literal tactile act of crafting bridges that gap between internal joy and public expression, mostly focusing on celebrating LGBTQ plus joy.
What's really fascinating about her approach is the progression. It moves from public visibility to, like, curating a private sanctuary.
Okay, so starting with outward expression.
Yeah. Things you literally wear on the street. The blog highlights classic tie-dye for t-shirts and totes using, a whole rainbow of fabric dyes.
Which is always a classic.
It is. But the real insight isn't just about splashing dye on cotton. It notes that this doubles as an excellent group crafting party.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Because tie-dyeing is notoriously messy, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So by doing it as a group, it's kind of like the LGBTQ plus community itself. It's this vibrant, unpredictable mix where every single outcome is uniquely beautiful.
That's a perfect analogy. It's all about shared creation. You're physically working together, transforming a solitary act of getting dressed into a community event.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
And then on a more micro level, the blog brings up creating custom pins with a basic button-making kit.
Okay, I have to ask about this, though, because I get the impact of a vibrant tie-dye shirt, but is the true appeal of custom pins just their accessibility? Like, they're basically tiny wearable billboards for self-expression, right?
You hit the nail on the head. You'd think a 1-inch pin is too small, but the power is actually in its modularity.
Right.
It gives you immediate agency. You can craft a pin with a specific affirmation or pride imagery, and then you choose exactly when and where to wear it. Ah, I see.
It's a micro message you control entirely. It lets you gauge your environment and broadcast your identity on your own terms.
Okay, so it's really about controlling the volume of your expression.
Exactly.
So if pins and tie-dye are how we navigate the public square, how does this crafting mentality change when we retreat behind closed doors?
Well, this is where the psychology of crafting gets really interesting. The focus shifts to curating welcoming spaces at home.
Right.
Take friendship bracelets, for instance. Making them with rainbow embroidery floss acts as a symbol of unity.
Well, and because of the time involved, hand knotting floss is incredibly tedious.
Oh, very. And that's the mechanism at work here. It's the physical investment of time.
So every knot is an intentional act.
Exactly. When you give that to someone, you're giving them hours of focused attention.
Mm-hmm.
And that intentionality scales up to the home itself.
Like with home decor. The blog mentions crafting rainbow bunting by stitching or gluing fabric triangles to ribbon.
Yes. And then there's the bonus project, which is a rainbow wreath using ribbons and faux flowers. Right, for the front door.
Yeah, and she's not just talking about curb appeal here. Placing that handcrafted pride decor at your entrance physically shifts the threshold of your home. It creates this active, nonverbal boundary of safety.
A visual embrace to guests.
Exactly.
I mean, how a tactile act of crafting can physically transform a standard doorway into an emotional safe haven is just incredible.
Oh, and didn't the blog also touch on bookmarks?
It did, yeah. Just a quick mention about creating bookmarks with inspiring quotes for literary journeys.
Another great way to keep those affirmations close.
Right. The ultimate takeaway from all these sources is that whether it's a pin on your jacket or a wreath on your door, you're using your own hands to make the invisible visible.
It is incredibly powerful. For you listening, a quick reminder that a link to the crafting supplies can be found in the podcast notes or directly over on the blog at paperflowdesigns.com.
Definitely go check those out.
And please give that description a look for the link to sign up for the Crafting Made Simple newsletter.
Time to get crafting. We'll leave you with this thought to mull over. If you were to invent a brand new DIY project to represent your own personal journey of authenticity, what unexpected materials and colors would you choose to tell your story?